Hello, Happy New Year. Hope you all had a nice Christmas and New Year period, and I'm back with some projects. Not many projects because I'm trying to be very sensible with myself. Before Christmas I was really inspired and wanted to make everything, and now we've come out of the other side of Christmas and I'm in a bit of a rut. So I've got maybe 4 things that I'm working on at the moment. The first thing is a shop sample. So this is the Sirdar, can we see that? Sirdar pattern number 5229, and it is a really simple baby cardigan. It's like the simplest baby cardigan that you can get. So we thought we'd get this pattern in because we've got a lot of new knitters and people that have found out that they're having grandchildren, haven't knitted for years and want something really simple. So I'm in the process of knitting this up. It is in a that looks that looks like a right mess. It's because I've got it on circular needles. You knit it all in one piece. So you start at the bottom of the back, you knit all the way up the back, cast on extras for the sleeves, then you knit the sleeves and the front, and then cast off for the sleeves. So I've just, does that look more like a cardigan, Dan? Yeah. I've just cast off for the sleeves and I'm working down the first side of the cardigan now. Really simple, like I say, all in one piece, and it won't take very long. I'm using Sirdar Snuggly DK as well in the colour Rice Pudding, which is a really lovely colour, and I want to use this colour to make something for our baby as well when I've finished all the shop samples. So that is the first the first pile of mess. So the second one is a crochet blanket. Now last year we ran a fastest granny square crochet competition, and these are all of the squares that people made, and I've put it into a blanket. I've not quite finished it yet. I think I've got one more row to do and then I'm going to edge it. Look how colourful that looks though. That looks great, doesn't it? So I think I had 2 blue squares left over after I did this, that people made. So I'm just in the process now of making a few more squares myself so that I can finish another row. I can't remember which side they're going on, but I think I've got 3 more squares to make, and then I can sew those on. Well, I've crocheted as I've gone. Is that how you say it? Yeah, joined as I've gone. And then I'm going to do a border in this background colour and then pick out some of the colours that we've used for each square and do a couple of rows around as well to make it bigger. And then it'll be a really good baby blanket size. The only question then is, do we raffle it off, like sell raffle tickets and then
something like that, yeah,
and then somebody wins it, or do we just donate the blanket to charity? Obviously the money that we make from the raffle we will donate to charity. So that's what we've got to decide, whether to raffle it off, donate the money to charity, or donate the blankets to charity. I don't know what's best.
Probably the raffle tickets.
Yeah, I think the money would be better, don't you? So that, I mean, I sat yesterday and for maybe 2 hours and wove in all of the ends. So I'm feeling quite accomplished with that. That's not going to take long to finish. And it's our knit and natter this week, so maybe I can finish it in our knit and natter. It won't get finished in the knit and natter. So that's the second project that I'm working on. Then the third project, I haven't started it yet, and this is a little bag of scraps. So I knit a jumper. I had a jumper, if you've seen any of my previous project videos, that was short sleeved, and I put long sleeves in it, so I needed to buy more wool to make the long sleeves, and I was worried about running out, as a lot of people do, so I bought too much. So I have some left over. I've also got another ball of black and another ball of orange as well as this, and Dan has requested a hat in those colours. Yeah?
We've been watching Banjo and Rowan.
Yeah, conveniently in those colours. So we've been watching Banjo and Rowan's Grand Island Hotel. Grand Island Escape, I keep wanting to call it, on BBC iPlayer. And their hats are incredible. So I knit a hat for Dan last year, which was a Rowan pattern. Let me just have a look. And it was from one of their 4 project books called Salt Washed. We'll put a picture of it on the screen. And then the hat that I knit was called Islander, and that is the perfect shape that we're looking for. So we did decide last year that it was a little bit baggy for you, so we want to make it smaller, and then also instead of it having a garter stitch, I can't remember if it was garter stitch or moss stitch, rib, no, cuff. It's not called a cuff on a hat. What's it called?
Headband.
Headband. Really?
I don't know. You make them.
What? Rim?
Rib?
No, because it's not a rib. We're going to put a rib in instead of the garter.
The forehead bit.
Yeah, so on the forehead, we're going to change it to a rib, and then he also wants a pom-pom.
But not a massive pom-pom.
But not a massive pom-pom. And we're going to do it in orange and black stripes. That's the plan.
Yeah.
But so that pattern is for double knit as well, and this is 4-ply. So I've got some maths to do. But that's the perfect shape. That is exactly what they wear. I'm sure Dan's put a picture up of Banjo and Row, or will do. It's exactly the same shape as what they wear. They do look like they're hand knitted as well, the hats that they wear. So I wonder who makes them and what pattern they use. But this is the one that I've found that looks the most similar. I've been through lots of different patterns. I've done swatches for quite a few hats, like holding 2 strands together and 1 strand and trying to find the right fabric, and we just haven't. So we're going back to this hat that I knit last year. I've got no idea where that hat's gone.
No, they've tried.
Brilliant. Well, it's nice to know you look after.
I'll pop up a picture inspiration as well of the hat I did want to buy.
Yeah.
Started all this as well.
Which is like £70 or something, isn't it? So yeah, so black and orange stripes. I am actually wearing the jumper underneath this today. Can you see?
We'll cut to Hannah, giving us a twirl.
No, I'm not taking this off. I'm just showing you. So it'll be like this kind of thickness of stripe as well. No? Thinner? Oh, okay. I need to get I need to draw a picture, I think.
As with all my knitwear, I have a very specific vision.
This is the problem. You have a very specific vision, but then don't make it yourself. You're like the worst customer ever. So that's project number 3. So project number 4 is actually a baby knit for ourselves, for our new baby. I found this pattern on King Cole. It's number 6059, and it comes with, I mean, I don't know why all of the King Cole patterns are really pale. So I'm trying to, it happened with the one that I was making for our daughter last year. So you can't really see. So there's a cardigan, a jumper, and then a cardigan with a collar pattern on this, in this pattern. And I think I'm just going to do the round neck jumper. No. The round neck cardigan. And I'm going to do it in Snuggly DK. I think I'm going to do it in the rice pudding colourway because I'm just really liking this colourway, although you don't like it for some reason. But I also have the squirrel colourway, which is like a burnt orange, rust orange. I was going to do one in that as well. So he's got 2. No? Well, I think babies in like nice neutral colours is lovely. So, well, anyway, we're having a debate on the colour, so we've not decided that yet. But this is just a really nice, simple cardigan that will knit up really quickly, and it's mainly stocking stitch. It's got a bit of rib for the button band. It's garter stitch around the cuffs. Cuff? Is that what the hat thing's called? No. And then it's also got a few rows of garter stitch just on this raglan increase section here, so it just adds a little bit of interest. It's not just a stocking stitch cardigan, and I thought that would look quite lovely. What is it actually made in? King Cole Cloud 9 it recommends. We don't stock Cloud 9. I don't know if they still do it, but yeah, so that is my 4th pattern, and that's it. How simple.
How light.
How, I know, I'm being very reserved.
My socks aren't there.
No, I didn't know you wanted me to bring existing things. There's
not enough hours in the video for that.
No, I've got loads of other projects that are still ongoing. This is just like my main focus for the next 6 weeks. 6 weeks, I think. No, it's not even 6 weeks. It's not going to take me 6 weeks to do all this. I mean, this is nearly finished. I'll probably finish this weekend. That's nearly finished. I'll be working on that today. Your hat's not going to take very long, and that'll probably take maybe a week. So
you said my socks won't take very long.
I just don't want to finish them. I have got lots of what they called projects, that like WIPs that I've been on the needles for, some of them have been on the needles for years. So I need to decide if I'm going to carry on with them or if I'm going to frog them and do something different with the wool, which a couple of them I think I've already decided that that's what I'm going to do. So that is a whole nother thing. And I've also got like a scrappy 4-ply project in my brain that I want to do, but I can't find the yarn that I'm thinking of in my stash. I keep looking and I just can't find it, but I know it's somewhere. So when I find that, I will be making a scrappy 4-ply sock yarn project.
Can't wait.
Yeah, I know, tenterhooks. There's loads. I've got loads on my Pinterest board that like I'm inspired to do and want to do, but I'm also trying to be realistic that we will have a new baby in a matter of weeks, so I'm not going to have time. So I'm keeping it small. This is what I'm focusing on, and then when I've done these, I'll focus on another batch of things. What are you making? Have you started anything? I've seen loads of people on Instagram that have had a Christmas cast on and have also cast it off already. I don't know how they found the time. But did you cast anything on at Christmas or a New Year cast on? What are you working on? Let us know in the comments below. And yeah, I guess I'll see you when I've made all these next year. Subscribe, like, comment. What else is there? There's more things to do.
Send posy vibes.
Send posy vibes, yeah. And we'll see you soon. Bye.
Bye.